Hi everyone, welcome to Felix the Analyst channel. Today I'll be teaching you how to import and export data from RStudio. So the first thing is that this is RStudio. What if you want to generate your own data and then you export it for usage in another software? How do you go about it? Let's say for instance I want to generate a normally distributed variable. I'll say call the variable y. I'll say assign y to it. Then I'll say arrow node, and I want to generate 10, comma, and let the mean be 2 and the standard deviation let it be 3. So if I've done that, I'll go ahead and say Control Enter. So it means I've generated a data that is let me see how the data looks like. Y enter. This is how the data looks like. See, it's up to 10, having mean 2 and standard deviation 3. So what if I want to export this and use it in another software? How do I do that? In RStudio, what you do is you go with this code. You say write .csv. So when you do that, what is a variable we want to export is y. Then when it gets to the new place, what will be the name? I want to call it let me just give it a name. Let me just say hp.csv. That's the format it will be stored. But before I go ahead to run the code, I want to do something. I want to see here. I want to first of all check my working directory. Say check working directory. Why I need to do this is because it will help me. It will help me a lot to know where this. If I export this data, where I will go and find it in my local system. So if I do that, I think the code to get it is get wd open and close. If you want to know how to set up your working directory, you can go ahead and watch my videos. I've made a video for that. So if I do that, I will say Control Enter. So my current working directory is in local disk to users, from users to HPLite 8 or TG4, then to documents. That's my current working directory. So if I've known my current working directory, then I can go ahead and load export. So I'll click here, Control Enter. So you can see that the code. So if I minimize my R, I will try to locate documents because my final location is on documents based on the description. This is HP. This is the data here. I'll go ahead and say open with Excel. So here is my data. You can see it has an X and it was labeled 1 to what 10. Let's see how it looks with the R. Remember we did the same. This is it in R, the data. You can see 8.568 and the 8th position is 3.099. This is the same thing here. You can see this is 3.099, the 8th position. This is the first one, 8.568. So I have been able to export the data I generated from RStudio. So what if I want to import data? Okay, let's say for instance, since here is my working directory, documents is my working directory. If you want to import data, you must make sure that the data you want to import is contained in your current working directory. So look at the data I want to import is in tutorial. So what I will do now is that I'll put the data in the current working directory. This is now the data is in CSV file. So it's now in my current working directory. So if it is there, what will I do? I'll go back to RStudio. I will now write a code. This is export data. So now I will write another code that says import for importing data. So what will I do? I will say let me say read.csv, then open and close. What is the name of the data I want to bring in? The name of the data is diabetes. What is the format? .csv. This is the easiest way to go about it. CSV. Make sure everything is written correctly. Then you say control plus what? Let me assign this data to let me call it data. So when it comes in, it will be stored in this declared variable called data. So let me go ahead and put it. You can see it simply means that data has come into this R. So let me go ahead and say data. I want to check how it looks. This is my data. This is how it looks like. This is how the data looks like. Do you see? It has a pregnancy, glucose, pressure. Alternatively, I can use a different format to view it. I can say view data so that it will open in a different tab. I'll say control enter. So you notice something that happened here. This is my data. Now is I prefer viewing my data from this tab for data. So you can see that it opened it in a different tab, and these are the variables contained in my data IO. That is it. So you can go ahead and check on it. So I've been able to import my data. There's another alternative way to also go about it, which is very fast. If you go here, you will see import. When you click this import, you can select either Excel or CSV. So if I click on the CSV, this folder will open up. If this folder opens up, what I just need to do is to click browse. Then I will locate my data anywhere it is. It must not necessarily be in the working directory. Anywhere your data is, just search the folder and click on the data. Like if I click on this HP data now, if I click on this HP data, you notice something. This is the code. It will automatically also give me the code, assuming I want to write it up. So if this has been done, the only thing I need to do is it's set up. And it also showed me how the data looks like. So the only thing I need to do now is just to click here, import. And once I do that, my data has been imported. Look at it, it's reporting it here. My data has come in, so it also went ahead automatically to open it in a new tab. I get it. So this is my data. I've been able to import it. So for this second method, you don't necessarily need to know the working directory. All you need to do here is click import and then look at for where your data is in any folder, and then you import it. But for using this first format, which is writing this code, you need to know first where your working directory is, so that it will be, and make sure that your data is in that your working directory before you now write this command, and your data will be imported for your analysis. Thank you so much, and please don't forget to subscribe and like our channel for more videos. Thank you for your support.